Hello everyone and welcome back to Minecraft. I wanted to jump right in today and show you some of the things that I've been up to since the last time you guys saw the world. I've been pretty busy, so let's just get right into it. First of all, oops, I just took a screenshot. You'll notice down here I started building some properties on the empty lots. I also planted a bunch of trees down here. It's kind of a cool little sort of grove now. I don't know, I think it looks kind of cool. So this build, I'm super happy with how it turned out. It's kind of like a modern looking country cottage. So I've still got this kind of white concrete theme going on, just like my laboratory over here. But then I kind of, added a little bit more of a traditional vibe to it as well, because it is, the Minecraft villages are kind of medieval themed as is, right? And so I got a little fireplace in here, a little loft space. All in all, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. The orange acacia wood and the white concrete go really well together, I feel like. And then behind me here we have another build. Again, trying to incorporate that acacia wood into sort of a lot of the buildings here. This one I was a little bit less happy with. This is a tavern that I built. It's called The Hole Tavern and Brauhaus. And the inside's nice enough. Again, nice little fireplace. You can... how do I sit on here? Maybe I need an empty hand. Yeah. You can come sit by the fire. It's pretty nice. Bertha can pour you a drink. This guy waits tables. I haven't thought of a name for him yet, so if you have any ideas what I should name this guy, just go ahead and leave it in the comments. Not sure what he's doing up there, but I'll leave it to Bertha to sort it out. And then down here, this part I really like. It's a very cozy little cellar here. There's some barrels for storage, some more benches by another fire, and then a little closet here with a crafting table in. So the interior of this one I like. The exterior, I think it's okay. I was just trying to make it kind of themed to go along with this one, but I found that these materials don't go quite so nicely together as on the other build, but overall not too disappointed with it. And then the next build I did on the same day was this monstrosity here, which I'm just gonna end up tearing down, but this is the guild hall. I'm really unhappy with this. I think it looks absolutely terrible. But, it's Minecraft. I can just burn it down and start again. And so that's what I will do. Other than that, I think that's everything in the overground that has significantly changed. I did a little bit of gardening here. That needs work, but yeah, other than that, I'm working on a castle over on the other side of the world. It's actually not too far away. I did a lot of exploration, really expanded the map, searching for a jungle mostly, but did not find it. As far as other improvements goes, I started organizing things down here. These chests are now in some kind of system, a lot more of a system than they were in before. Got some blast furnaces down here as well. And this actually brings me to today's build. We're going to be constructing a armory, a blacksmith and an armory. Because I'm finding... I just found the smithing table here. I thought this was a pointless block that was just for villagers to have a job, but it turns out you can actually upgrade your weapons and stuff with it. So this I think is really cool, and I want to be able to use that. Also a good spot for the anvil, or maybe another anvil. Keep this one down here, but just kind of something that fits the theme, and I can put a bunch of smelting in there as well. And I know it's a little out of the way and not as convenient as having it all inside my base, but I kind of like the idea. And plus, once we get this area repopulated with villagers, that will be a good place for them to work. So that's what we're going to get to today, but first of all, I've got a few more things to show you. You may notice that my experience is 47 right now, which is quite high. It was at 70 earlier today, because I killed the Ender Dragon. I found a nether fortress, got myself some blaze powder, made my Eyes of Ender, and I went off to the end, and I Killed the ender dragon. I died 3 or 4 times doing it. But you know what? We did it. So what does it matter? I got my villagers a little more set up. There's a couple traders here. I've not been using this super heavily. My understanding is there's some cool stuff you can get out of it, but I don't know. I don't really remember it. I saw in the comments on the last video that pumpkin pie won't work, so I've been making bread and giving them bread instead, and that works excellently, and that's how we've been regenerating the population down here, because there are no more villagers up in the village up there. They've all died out. The only surviving members are down here, so I have to use them to replenish the population. Here's the aquarium from our last episode. So it turns out the deal with this is I need to make this much deeper. I think like layer 23 or something like that is where fish will spawn. And so I'm going to do that. I'm going to tunnel this down and make it go all the way down. But in order to do that, I wanted some kind of water breathing. And so I have this helmet now. And I made this helmet from these guys. I made my turtle room. I brought the turtles in here. And once they turn from baby to adult, they drop their scoot. And so that's what I made this from. Put a respiration wand on there. I figure I'll upgrade it later if I need more than that, but that's been suiting me fine so far. The next room I've added here, this is all very new. As you can see, I didn't even finish the floor in here yet, but this is the sheep room. The idea being these are my sheep so that I can trade wool with the wool guy. But then in order to not only make the bread, but also... Oh my gosh, there's another cat. Not only make the bread for the villagers, but also to breed those sheep in the first place, I needed a wheat farm. So that's what this guy is. Just a quick and dirty little wheat farm. It does not replenish itself, obviously, unless I get a farmer villager in here, which I guess I could do. I kind of don't know how to have him not just steal all of the wheat. If you guys know how that works, please leave me a comment. I have no idea how to stop him from harvesting the wheat when it's ready and then just using it for himself. I guess his pockets need to be full or something like that. But yeah, this took about 5 minutes to set up. I didn't follow any kind of plan or anything. But I think it works pretty well. I'm actually pretty happy with how it turned out. That's why I didn't bother making a video on it, because it just is such a simple system. You know, quite simply, some pistons holding back some water. I push the button, and it flushes it out. That's it. That's really all there is to it. So, whoops. This room has still not been excavated, and then I thought about making like a mine down in here, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably just leave that for future expansions. There's definitely more stuff I want to get down here, including a cactus farm and things like that. Once I find a jungle, I want to get some bamboo and things like that. Make a jungle room. Maybe get like some pandas in there or something. I kind of want one room for every farming mechanic in the game, right? So basically every single mob is going to need its own chamber. So far I just have the bees, villagers, sheep, and I guess I have chickens and the turtles, but as we keep going, we'll get some more friends in here. Let's see. I'm gonna sleep the night, and then I think we'll just get started building, because there's not really anything else I want to do today. I think I just want to build that thing and let that be it. So yeah, I'm gonna clear some space out where I think it's gonna fit, and I'll meet you guys there. Okay, so I've got the area mapped out here. It's an 11 by 13 footprint, and I'm kind of going for a little bit of a sort of medieval, maybe more like Tudor theme. The white concrete, again, keeping with the theme, but also I think it's going to look really good with using like dark oak logs and planks as the sort of supports. You know, like that like stereotypical Tudor style architecture where they've got the beams visible on the outside. That's kind of the theme that I'm going to be going for here. Stone bricks for the chimney and the kind of blacksmithy type area out front. And then I'm going to try out the polished granite stairs for the roofing. We'll see what that looks like, because that's really not in keeping with any of the other buildings. But, you know, most of these original villager houses I'm going to be tearing down at some point anyway, so who knows, maybe I'll start doing that for my roofs from this point onwards. But yeah, that's basically the kind of palette that we're going with here. So yeah, I'll get back to you guys when I have a little more progress done. So it's kind of starting to take shape, and I'm pretty into it. I already started doing detailing, because this is just how I play every single video game. I'll do it in The Sims as well, just like start decorating each room before I finish the whole house. But you know, it's getting there. I think once I stick the next story on top, it's really gonna come together. Because the arch of the roof is, it's the same thing that happened with this build over here. I didn't feel so great about it, and then I stuck that roof on and was like, oh, there it is. That's the character that it was looking for. It's almost like the you know, the eyes of the face. It's the same kind of deal with these buildings. The roof really shows the personality. Alright, I'm going to keep building. Alright guys, I might have gone a little overboard with my details, as I mentioned earlier, but I'm super happy with how this has turned out. I got the little outdoor smithy area here with some little chains and all of the armor stands up on display. I think I've gone a little overboard on these, to be perfectly honest. I will probably be removing some, but for now, I think it's pretty cool. On the inside, we've got the fireplace here, which is the same chimney that we can see from the outside. Another armor stand back here. The barrels against the wall, which I think look really good. And then my wall of furnaces here with the blast furnaces along the bottom. A couple more barrels for detail. I don't know, I think it's looking pretty good. And then upstairs, I was working on a little experiment here. This is just a fun little contraption you can put together so easily. So if I load my armor into here, this is kind of like a sort of Tony Stark type thing, right? And then I walk into here, bam, it throws the armor onto me. Isn't that sweet? So that's just a fun little thing. There's not the best way to do this. There has to be a better way, but this is the only way I could get it to work in, you know, 3 minutes that it took me to put it together. So yeah, that's that. I'm pretty stoked on it. I think it turned out quite good. So anyway, let's get on with the rest of the stuff I have planned. Okay, I'm over here by the stables because the next thing on our agenda is jungle and bamboo. I need to do some exploring. And so I'm going to take one of these horses out. We're going to head east over across the desert. And hopefully there'll be some sort of jungle biome over in that direction. I've done a lot of exploration on this world already, and I have not found anything like a jungle, unfortunately. Just mostly a lot of like alpine spruce type stuff, so hopefully I'll get that jungle. I need the bamboo for scaffolding, and plus it would be cool to have a source for things like brown dye and pandas. There's birds and stuff there, right? Jungle wood would be nice to bring some back and plant some big jungle trees, so hopefully I can find one before too long. So, without further ado, I'm going to grab myself a campfire, some wool for a tent, and a bedroll, and we will ride off into the sunset. So I lied about riding off into the sunset. I actually slept the night, but, you know, whatever. We're going to ride off into the sunrise. That works just as well, right? God, what a beautiful world we have here. So, I'm just going to take a quick look over at Fixland and show you guys this place over here. A couple questions I had about the visuals of my game. The texture pack I'm running is one called, I think it's Vanilla 3D, and so it's virtually the same as the regular vanilla texture pack, but with a little more depth to it, which I think is pretty sweet. And then obviously I'm using Optifine with some shaders, as you can see. So this is Fixland. This is our allied faction who have been working on a little base over here. Let me go into first person and show you around a bit better. This is I gave him a gift horse, because my horse breeding program was starting to be very successful. I don't really want to ride in here because then I'll be stuck without my horse, but that's a pretty cool little thing that they've got going on. I like what they're doing with the wheat roofs. But yeah, let's head up and around. They've got all these green sheep as well, right? That's like their thing. Quite funny. Looks like they've been claiming quite a bit of land out here, actually, which is a little worrying. It is coming in my direction. We'll have to talk about that. So, just to the northeast of Fixland, right before we get to the desert, we have the sunflower biome, which I think is pretty cool. I really like these sunflowers. It would be cool if they actually turned towards the sun, like real sunflowers, but still, it's cool. It's very pretty. It's a nice big meadow as well, which would be, it just looks like a good environment for building on. There's definitely potential here. And then just beyond that meadow, over the crest, we have the desert, and also a tiny acacia biome. But I've scouted on the map and I've seen that there is a much larger acacia biome to the southeast of the desert. So that's kind of the direction we're going to be heading in. And hopefully, once I get across those nice big biomes, there'll be a jungle or something like that. We'll have to see. Look at this cute little desert village. It's 2 houses. Whoops, that's a cactus. These horses are really dumb. I don't like that they get hit by something and then they just stop standing in the same thing that's damaging them. It's extremely frustrating. So now we've crossed about 2/3 of the desert, and here is that much larger acacia biome. So I think I'm going to take a little detour and head out through here, and try and kind of explore the borders of this biome, get those on the map. The sun is setting, losing light pretty quickly, so somewhere around here is where I'm going to want to make camp for the night. Oh dear, that sheep just lit itself on fire. Yeah, I better actually... Let's post up on top of this little hill right here. And I'm not going to build the whole campsite for this night. I'll just throw down a bed. Sleep under the stars. Ooh, rabbits. That's something I need to work on getting tamed. Alright, it's a beautiful morning. Let's get on out of here. Keep exploring and expanding this map. Now this is a cool landform. Look at this, like a perfectly round sort of lagoon type thing here. With the acacia trees, right? It just looks like a perfect little desert oasis. That's really, really cool. And then over here, looks like we've got some treasure. Let me take a look at... Oh, and some bad boys, huh? Oh my god, quite a lot of bad boys. It's a good job I can breathe underwater so long. That's so many bad boys! I'm gonna die here. I need to get out of here right now. What the heck? I can't believe how many of them there are. This is crazy. Is there like a spawner down there? I need to kill that guy with the trident. Yes. I hope he dropped it. There's no way I have enough arrows to keep doing this. I need to just get in. And there's the treasure. Oh, come on, really? That's not exactly ideal, is it? Not the best treasure I've ever seen. Oh, but I think there's more. Oh my gosh, there's like a whole bunch of stuff down here. They just keep spawning, huh? This is like shooting fish in a barrel. Now what is that shell? A nautilus shell. What do I use that for? I'm hoping that there's more treasure. Yes. But I can't seem to open it. Oh, there we go. I don't need those. I'll take the coal. Treasure map's pretty cool. And here's another one. Ooh, a sea lantern. Definitely gonna steal that. Gosh, it takes a long time to break. Okay. And in here, just a little bit of gold. No big deal. This is like a whole city of underwater stuff. Dump a bunch of stuff in their chest, actually, that I don't want. Hey, pal. How's it going? there's another chest here. I think that's kind of everything in this immediate area explored, right? Got that one, we got that one, we got this one. Did I already do this one? Oh, maybe not. Really not the best loot in the world, I have to be honest. I'm not finding much cool stuff in any of these chests, which is a little bit of a bummer. Unless there's something I'm missing. Maybe these go deeper or something. If you dig down, I don't know. I've honestly not explored much of the ocean stuff. What is that purple down there? And how did I not see that before? It's purple stained terracotta. Glazed terracotta. Very cool. And I've already been through this one. Alright. Well, that's fun. That's a fun little detour we've taken there. What I do with my horse. That's the next thing. Where's that boy wandered off to? There he is. Alright, let's keep on going. So I was disappointed to find that this acacia biome, although bigger than the other one, is still not super big. And the edge of it that I had not seen is really just the ocean. So no big discoveries over here. We've got to keep heading east. So I'm afraid that I haven't found the jungle yet, but that is all we have time for today. So I'm going to post up here in this little desert village that I just found, which is with a really interesting kind of geography. Like, from all the way up there, it's like a 3-tiered town. Very cool. I'm going to look around here a little bit, but thanks for watching, guys. I know this wasn't a super technical episode, but I hope you enjoyed seeing the build come together. If you're more interested in actually seeing the building process, leave me a comment, let me know. I'm happy to kind of, you know, time-lapse it out. It all depends on what you guys are looking for. So let me know how you feel about editing and cutting things out, or if you just want a big, long play. Whatever you'd prefer, I'm happy to do it. So if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like. That would be greatly appreciated. And if you want more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe. These currently come out once or twice a week. That's all I have time for right now. But as we gain popularity, maybe it'll be a little more frequent. We'll see. I do love playing this game, so that's definitely never going to be a problem. So, yep, that's all. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.